If I could hand you 2 extra reps on every heavy set within the next 2 weeks, would you take them? That's what creatine can feel like when you use it properly. More strength left in the tank on set 3 and 4, fuller muscles, better training volume, and faster progress. The problem isn't creatine, it's how most people use it. Inconsistent dosing, overthinking timing, under-drinking water, sloppy programming, and buying the wrong product. Fix those, and the next month of training won't just feel better, you'll see it in the mirror and in your logbook. If you're starting today, lock it in mentally. 5 moves, 1 month, measurable progress. 1. The saturation edge. Fix fading sets in 7 days, or glide in 28. The reason creatine works shows up where progress is made, later sets. When phosphocreatine stores are topped up, your muscles regenerate ATP faster between efforts, so performance drops less from set to set. You don't need theory to feel it. You'll notice the extra rep that used to die on set 3 suddenly hanging around. Get there one of 2 ways. Load fast with about 20 grams a day, split into 4 5-gram servings for 5 to 7 days, then maintain at 3 to 5 grams daily. You'll feel it sooner, but if your stomach complains, split doses with meals. Or glide in with 3 to 5 grams once a day and let saturation build over 3 to 4 weeks. Same end result, gentler on digestion. Smaller framed lifters and many women do well with 3 grams. Larger athletes, high-volume trainees, and vegetarians, who often respond more, typically prefer 5 grams. More than that once you're saturated doesn't help, it just makes your tub disappear faster. 2. The zero-miss routine. Timing myths versus memory. Creatine's real magic is consistency. Post-workout with a meal is convenient and may nudge uptake a touch, but the difference is tiny compared with not forgetting. Pre-workout, breakfast, bedtime. Pick a time you never skip and tie it to a habit you already do. After brushing teeth, with morning coffee, or in your post-lift shake. If you missed a day, don't double dose tomorrow, just resume. Mix in water or a shake. Lukewarm liquid helps dissolve it, but don't let it sit all day in hot or very acidic drinks because it slowly breaks down in solution. Keep taking it on rest days. The goal is steady saturation, not a spike. Worried about caffeine canceling creatine? The best evidence says moderate coffee is fine. If your stomach's touchy, separate them by an hour. The rule is simple, the best time to take creatine is the time you'll take it every day. 3. Turn water weight into work weight, hydration, electrolytes, and comfort. Creatine pulls water into muscle cells, that's part of how it helps you push harder and look fuller. Treat that like a feature, not a bug. 2 to 3 liters of water a day suits most lifters, more if you train in heat or sweat heavily. Think in simple checkpoints, 1 liter before lunch, 1 by mid-afternoon, a glass or 2 at dinner. If you cramp, it's almost always a hydration-electrolyte mismatch, not creatine itself. Make sure sodium and potassium keep up with your sweat. If loading makes your gut complain, split doses and take them with meals, or skip loading and use the steady 3 to 5 grams a day approach. Expect the scale to tick up 1 to 3 pounds early on. That's intracellular water in muscle, not fat, and most people look rounder and more pumped, not puffy. On labs, creatine can nudge serum creatinine because it's a breakdown product of creatine itself. In healthy people that isn't kidney harm, but always discuss your results with a clinician who interprets them in context. If you have kidney disease, use diuretics or other nephrotoxic meds, are pregnant or breastfeeding, or have a complex medical history, get medical clearance first. 4. Program creatine into your sets, cash the check in training. Creatine doesn't build muscle for you, it lets you do more of the work that builds muscle. Use it where it shines, repeated high-intensity efforts. For hypertrophy, train each major muscle group 2 to 4 times per week and accumulate enough hard sets to matter. Keep most sets 1 to 3 reps shy of technical failure so the last reps are honest work, not sloppy grinders. Anchor days with compounds and fill gaps with targeted accessories. Rest enough to maintain quality. 2 minutes is a powerful default for hypertrophy sets, longer for heavy compounds. Then capture the performance edge. Add a rep at the same load when you can. Add 2.5 to 5 pounds once reps are stable, or add a quality set when recovery's solid. Over 6 to 12 weeks, those bonus reps become measurable size and strength. Fuel the work. 2. Roughly 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily, a small calorie surplus for faster growth, or, if you're cutting, keep creatine in to help you hold strength and fullness while calories are low. Sleep remains undefeated. Creatine can soften the cognitive hit of a short night, but it won't replace recovery. 5. Stack smart, buy smart, avoid the traps. The best creatine is boring, plain creatine monohydrate. It's the most studied, most effective, and most affordable. Micronized just means it dissolves better. Third-party testing seals, NSF certified for sport, informed choice, and Crepure branding add quality reassurance, but fancy forms like ethyl ester, HCl, nitrate, and buffered versions haven't beaten monohydrate in outcomes that matter. Skip proprietary blends and sugary transport systems. If you want the slight uptake bump, take creatine with the food you already eat. Smart pairings are simple: protein for recovery, carbs around training for performance and convenience, beta-alanine for buffering longer efforts, electrolytes if you sweat hard. Alcohol is the real progress thief here. Creatine can't rescue dehydrated, underslept, low-protein weekends. Hair loss rumors. Evidence doesn't support creatine causing it. One small study saw a temporary hormone ratio shift during loading without hair loss measured. If you're predisposed and concerned, talk to your doctor. Cycling off isn't required. Long-term daily use at 3 to 5 grams is well supported in healthy adults. Keep the tub sealed, cool, and dry. Clumps from humidity are cosmetic. You're one decision away from a better month of training. Pick your on-ramp, load for a quick start or glide in steadily. Set a daily reminder, fill a water bottle, and structure your sets to spend the extra performance where it counts. In 2 to 4 weeks you should feel steadier later in sessions and see a small-scale bump from muscle water. In 6 to 12 weeks you should see clear strength and physique changes if your training and diet are aligned. If you don't, audit the basics before blaming the powder. Daily dose actually taken. Hydration real, not hypothetical. Hard sets close enough to matter, and enough protein and calories to grow. True non-responders are rare, inconsistent routines are common. Now grab your shaker, take your dose, and go earn the last 2 reps on your next heavy set, because that's where the growth lives. And here's your challenge: comment with your start date, your daily dose, and the lift you're chasing. Come back in 4 weeks and post your update. I'll be in the comments, helping you troubleshoot and celebrating the wins.